CTV family. Catch us live on your TV screens.
Yes. What to do? It is a Thursday. How are you doing? You're watching EKSE live here on CTV, the People's Channel. Channel 263. You can catch us on all of our social media platforms at EKSE Live on Facebook, EKSE_Live on Instagram, EKSE_Live on Twitter. Oh my goodness, it's such an amazing show. I'm still touched by the previous performance that we had. But if you missed that, don't worry, we got you covered. You can catch that performance on YouTube at EKSE Live. You can catch this show tomorrow at the hours of 7 a.m. right through till 8 a.m.
Absolutely, man. You know what? We're still talking all things gender-based violence, which is considered a national disaster where women and children are continuously and each and every day abused in the hands of people that they trust. Whether it's an uncle, it's a father, it is of course a grandfather, or it's a brother. And right now, someone who's doing great things within that vibe, within that society, who's actually trying to change things within gender-based violence is of course Sis Wendy Mbele, who's running for IRK. Can tell us more about the work that they do and actually tell us what is gender-based violence, maybe bit by bit. And she's got something for us. Sis, welcome to EKSE.
Thank you very much for having me. You guys are so fun.
Thank
so
you.
much
Thank
energy.
you. Oh my God. Okay. Gender-based violence, a huge problem in South Africa. Each and every day, cases are reported. Children are being abused. Women are being abused. Tell us about gender-based violence for someone who's been living under the rock. What is it?
It is actually considered a pandemic as well right now. So because of the high rate of deaths of women, because of violence, the rapes, the sexual abuse that happens, it is something very serious that everybody should become an activist to try and eradicate and quickly. We understand it from a healthcare perspective that hurt people. So these violent people don't just become violent out of the blue. It's their own trauma and pain that they don't know how to express. So they don't seek mental help when they feel like I am depressed, stressed, or whatever that I might be going through that is compromising me and my dignity, and I feel like taking my anger out on someone else. So it takes many different shapes and forms, but it ends in violence, and this is what we would like to end. So as for IRK, we offer virtual healthcare services. So we are able to send a nurse to someone's home. We are able to offer different bags and kits. If you need first aid, we are working on a home kit for rape cases, so that if you want to do what needs to be done, the process of gathering the evidence, you can still do it in the comfort of your own home and privacy, so that you can then, when you feel like you're going to go and press charges or you want to take that step forward, you have that evidence preserved and saved, because most cases are unreported or they get thrown out because of lack of evidence. So the important thing and the most thing that we can do is to prevent it by being informed and informing others. So being your sister's keeper, which is why we came up with the Pink Squad initiative. So part of the Pink Squad is we want to send you emergency response and these kits should you find yourself in trouble. But also have a sisterhood around you that can support you when you are in trouble. Someone you can text, WhatsApp, SOS. You have a language with that someone who will understand, who would say, now you need to be rescued, you need help. So we are busy now in this month launching those campaigns and talking to different women to become activists and join the sisterhood. Have your own small group of girls who can protect you. It doesn't have to be just girls, boys too. Whether gay or straight, you need a circle of people that you can trust and talk to when you need help. So that's the most important thing. So be aware and inform yourself. That's what we want to do.
And I just want to touch on the fact that when we talk about gender-based violence, when we think about gender-based violence, we always quickly think about females and children. We forget about the males, and unfortunately, this is something that's happening to males as well. So what is 4IR doing for males? Aside, because I feel like for males it's going to take a lot more than females to report what is going on. Do you have a specific way that you approach it, or is there like different, like just for male as a whole, how does 4IRK handle cases from males?
So we work with non-profit organizations that have male role models and male groups of support, but the main thing is mental health assistance. People go through different pressures and they don't want to report things because they don't want to feel like I'm that guy who's going to go report a rape case. I was raped by a woman. So there's a lot of stigma when it comes to men reporting violence that happens to them, whether sexual or non-sexual. So the important thing is being connected to a community. Our services are for everybody. Male, female, we don't discriminate because we are healthcare at our core. So we have nurses, we have doctors, and they work with any gender. So the important thing is you know about us, you connect with us, and if you need assistance, we will connect you with the right person who you will be able to talk to. Counseling is available online or on the phone. So there's different mechanisms that we can. It's definitely a journey that everybody needs to take. It's not a male journey, it's not a female journey. But we know that men are always blamed for being responsible for the violence, but we don't look at the females and the contribution, because we also different personalities. We are domineering to some people as much as men are domineering to some people. So it is a personality thing and it is an awareness thing. So we want to talk about it. Have guys talk about the abuse that happens to them in private or in front of their friends. Conversation is very important. So we are recruiting peer educators, male peer educators specifically, to speak about these things and come out and put them in the open so that people can reach out and seek the help that they need.
I'm glad that you're talking about we need to open conversations, because this is a conversation that we need to have openly, that everyone needs to grow in. This is not only about women, but also about men as well. How do we go back and fix the problems that we have from home? You have to be responsible for it. I feel like we all need to be responsible for each other. You're responsible for me, I'm responsible for you. But tell us about what you have there right now. What is that? Can I say?
Yes, you can. This
pink box.
This pink box is a gift.
Okay.
It's a gift that we want to send out to all women who are, it may be your first time or you are struggling right now in a shelter and you don't have the support system or the resources. So it's a pack of pads, we have a mask, we have some water, some multivitamins. So this one specifically is a period buddy.
Okay.
For the girls.
I need it.
You know?
And please leave it for me.
So this one is a period buddy. We put together a few goodies on recommendation from different people. So pain management, the pads, the water, the multivitamin, just to help you during that time of the month, get your strength up and do your thing, keep breaking glass ceilings, you know. But we do also have a few other boxes coming out, a male version that we call the dude box.
Yay!
So just key things, educational as well, because we want to educate young women with this one specifically, a period, what that is, puberty, what does it mean, and how to protect yourself with the risks that come with being a young woman in the world that we find ourselves in. So we're looking, like I said, for the rape kit, to make that a personal kit that you can purchase at a pharmacy or request from us, so that when you find yourself in these difficult situations, you know what to do, and you can protect yourself and preserve the evidence should you want to go report that incident. So it's very important that we now mobilize ourselves and activate ourselves to being the investigators. We've watched CSI.
Yeah, in the sky, all Los Angeles police. We have watched all of them. If someone would like to contact you guys, whether it's a victim, they would like to share their story, or someone would like to be a peer educator, they would like, to join the amazing work that the organization does, how do they get in touch of you?
We are on Facebook, 4IR Care on Facebook, and then on Instagram is 4IR_care. So all the details will be on our social platforms. Our website is 4ircare.co.za.
Well, there you have it, 4ircare.co.za. Should you want to actually join the organization and actually help out, or you want to be a peer educator, or share your story that may or might inspire millions of South Africans. Gender-based violence is a huge factor in our country. We need to stop it. But right now, we're going to take a quick breather. When we return, sounds of the South Side in the building right now.
Everyone can get this package.
CTV family, catch us live on your TV screens.